Ranjay, in your recent book, Reorganize for Resilience, there's a lot of great concepts in there around customer behavior, organizational change, partnerships, a lot of other issues that I found absolutely fascinating. I've been looking, as you know, into solutions lately, a lot of different issues that relate to how companies design, create, market, and sell solutions. There's a lot of synergies I saw between what I've been looking at and what you wrote about in your book. One issue that I've seen for a number of years, certainly as I've talked to companies and worked with companies around solutions, is they tend to roll their eyes in the first few seconds when I use the term. There, as you can well imagine, there's still a fair amount of skepticism and cynicism, even around the terminology of solutions. How do I break through that? Why does that still exist? Even though I believe to my core that it is a real issue with real teeth that companies need to address.
Well, I think there's a lot of it has to do with cynicism in business, has to do with the fact that we have all been guilty of propagating fads and fashions in business. And at some point people say, you know what, this is just another one of those old wine in a new bottle, repackaged and resold. And I think there's been a lot of sloganeering about solutions, companies just relabeling themselves saying, oh, I'm a solution provider, I sell you a lifestyle, I sell you an experience, I sell you a solution. And in many cases it's simply a cross-sell. And I think so people become cynical saying, oh, this is just another one of those repackaging, relabeling exercises. And I think so to really have a breakthrough, you have to kind of help them see that there is, if you do it right, that there is something more profound about it that has to do with really aligning your offering around a set of customer needs. That this is something much more existential about redefining how you go to market, defining who you are. In my book, I talk about that companies have to redefine themselves around not just what they produce, but what problems they solve. So it's really an identity shift. And I think it's important to then also see that this requires really an enterprise level effort. This is not a sales gimmick. This is not a packaging exercise. This is not a cross-sell. This is a much deeper undertaking. And the payoffs, if you get it right, are huge. 2 plus 2 is going to be much greater than 4 if you know how to do it right.